All right. Well, here we are. It's Friday. And just doing a e-learning plan physics recap of today and the week. So, if you got questions, just type it down in the in the comments and I don't even know. There's like the little chat area. I think it's over there. And let me know what you think. Basically, we have spring break starting after today, and it's kind of a good thing because, well, the plan still currently, as of right now, this moment, 1 p.m. Central Time, is that we are going to return to school after spring break. That said, yesterday, Chicago Public Schools made the announcement that they're going to be out until about April 20th. And so anything can change. Things can change in the next, hour or several days. So we'll see what happens, and we'll make adjustments based on that. So right now, though, I want to focus on finishing up the week. Yesterday I mentioned the review guide. This got smaller, so I'm going to fit that so we can see it better. This is, yep. And so today, if all's going according to plan, according to what you should have done, then today you want to take the summative exam. And I would definitely make sure you do the review guide first, because, you'll just be more prepared for it. It is summative. It is going in the grade book, and it will most likely affect your grade, hopefully for the positive. And like I said, we're going to look for more direction as it comes. So if we head back to school at some point, likely you'll take some sort of test on this stuff, and if you take the test and you do well on it now, that's going to definitely be good for your grade later. So take the time. I don't know what you've been doing, but if you're like me, you're stuck at home. Well, you are like me and you're stuck at home. And so you might as well take the time to prepare for this. So anyway, that is today, if we're going by the schedule. So take the summative exam. That said, if you don't do as well as you would like, then what I would do is do a retake. Okay, but what you have to do is, just like with the quiz corrections we've been doing, is handwrite on paper a copy of the question. For anything you got wrong, just copy the question and then write the correct answer out. Okay, so that's all you gotta do for that. That's as if that's all you gotta do. That's not very much, but it is kind of a lot, especially if you don't go in prepared and you get a lot wrong. There's a few questions, so you save yourself some time in the long run, and make sure you take it correctly the first time. Go in prepared. So that said, yesterday the review guide here, linked here, is right there. You got the two solutions. In fact, I'm going to make those A and B. And so you can watch Mr. Knotts go through it there. He'll give you all the answers. But if you have any specific questions about any of this, I will gladly answer them for you. So just looking through it, kind of previewed it yesterday. But if you have any questions, I will definitely take them now. I know somebody messaged me and asked if I was going to talk about it today in the live stream. And I said, sure, if you got questions, I absolutely will. So you can ask me via Remind if you'd rather you're not, if you'd rather your face not show up. I'm just getting my little writing pad in case I have to write some stuff down. If you'd rather your picture not your picture. If you'd rather your name not show up, you can ask me via Remind. I will gladly help you out and answer any questions you have. So, that's not good. Well, I need to reach and get that. So give me a second. There we go. All right. So that way I can answer the questions for you. Okay. If not, I'll just wait a minute or two and and let you know. But like I said, if you don't get, if you're not watching this live and you don't ask me right now and you have questions about this, these right here, these videos are Mr. Knott explaining every question. So he goes through it all. And so if you're not watching this right now and you don't want it, you're watching it later and I don't go over it, Mr. Knott does go over it. Okay, so I will leave it at that for a few minutes. That said, what else was there? All right. So when it comes to the grades, I am giving, well, I'm kind of putting off putting in grades until today. And I'll be starting to put in grades after today. And if you check Hack, you'll see that there's all the assignments are there, but they're empty. Okay, so they're not counting for you or against you. And what I'll do is I'll put the formative stuff in as a completion grade. Just do what it says, take a picture of your work and submit it, and then I'll get it. For the formative, the test, I will put it in, and if it's good for your grade, it'll raise your grade. If it's not, then as of now, it's not going to harm your grade, okay? But that could possibly change. So that's why I said just be ready for the test. Go in prepared. Don't try to wing it and see how you do. So you want to make sure you get it right the first time. And if for some reason you do prepare and you don't get it right the first time, then you can just do the retake. All right. I don't know what exactly is going to happen. Of course, nobody ever does. So we just do what we can. I don't know if we're returning to school or when. And so we're going to continue this. I might make some small changes to how we do this going forward. If they continue this much longer, I am anticipating being gone another week after spring break. Again, that's just my opinion based on what I've been seeing. If we go longer than that, I don't know. We will adapt, and school will continue. Your education will continue. You'll still have to earn it, and we'll work together to get that done, though. All right. We will get through all this. This is a temporary thing. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we go forward. I would like to point out something that Dr. Guzman sent our superintendent a few days ago. If you haven't been checking your emails, you should. And I'm just looking at one of her emails, and this is one of the things she sent, and I think it's really good. I'm not sure why this last one didn't. Well, here, let's just do this. So Dr. Guzman, our superintendent, sent this out the other day, a couple days ago. All right, well, this pig does a picture. So I think it's a good idea. I think these are good things. So we're all stuck at home. You really should not be going out anywhere, because you going out is making this last longer, like much longer. Anybody who goes out is dragging this thing out. Okay, so stay home. Stop dragging this out, because you might have it and you are spreading it. Okay, in fact, assume you have it. Assume you are carrying it and you're going to pass it along. And if you don't, then you're going to get it and then you're going to pass it along. So assume you have it. So we are stuck in, and these are definitely some really good things that Dr. Guzman sent out. Some good practices every day. Trust me, I get up every day. This morning, I reach for the sweatpants. I consider not taking a shower. We all, this is going to be long. This is going to be going on for a little while. So you have to have a little discipline when you wake up. It's tempting to sleep in really late too. But treat every day as the gift that it is. Okay. So these are the 10 practices that will help you and make the most of this time. So number one, social distancing does not mean emotional distancing. use the technology to connect. I know many of you are. You're talking to people. You're connecting to people. I think the face-to-face thing is nice. So if you can FaceTime or use Google Teams or not Google Meetup or Microsoft Teams or whatever, use it. Connect. See other people's faces. Okay. Have clear routines and schedules 7 days a week at home. Don't go overboard though. All right. But make sure you have a clear routine. Wake up and do something every day. Shower, bathe, get dressed, exercise. Just have a routine. All right. Number 3, exercise and physical activity daily, if possible. So move around. I don't think we realize how much we move around just on a regular day when we're at school. All the walking that you do from class to class, all the stair climbing, all the little movements that you do, all that adds up and you don't even realize it. And now you might, the more you're at home. And so get moving, get out. I mean, walk around outside if you can. All right. Don't go places, but maybe the forest preserve or something, Pilcher Park, or there's a lot of forest preserves nearby. If you can get to one of those, just avoid the people. But exercise is super important. Whoops. Let's just undo that. Oh, look at what's going on. What is going on? There we go. I was going to try to draw and then all of a sudden I messed it up. All right. Well, that should help. So we did that. We talked about that. Exercise. Learning and intellectual engagement. Books, reading, limited internet. That's super important. You got to stretch your brain just like any other muscle. All right. Doing schoolwork is one way to do that, but also do something else. Books is great. Reading is wonderful. Internet, it depends on what you're reading. Okay. Positive family time. Okay. It's easy to get fed up with each other, fight a lot, or just kind of ignore each other. So try to get some positive time together if you can. Okay, but that said, get some definitely alone time outside, backyard if you have one, go walk around the neighborhood if you can, whatever. But get outside if possible, but inside is too good. Have some time to yourself, okay? But make it just some time. Don't isolate yourself, okay? Make sure you're still talking to people. Focused meditation and relaxation, all right? That one's tough because the phone is not relaxing. Put the phone down, put the computer away, turn the TV off, put the games down. Let your mind just wander for a little bit. Focus, unfocus a little bit, relax, okay? Also focused meditation. If you know how to do that, that's also super wonderful and helpful. Vegging out, not as helpful in the long run. It's good every once in a while. Okay. Do the things you enjoy doing. Find a way to do them as best as possible. Do limit your exposure to TV and internet news. If you follow the news and read the news and listen to all the news, fake or not, about coronavirus, you're going to become depressed or something. It's going to be bad for your overall health. So just set aside my time, listen to the news, watch the news, read the news, whatever, for a short amount of time, and then cut it off. You don't need it all the time every single day. Or maybe once a day, maybe twice a day. And finally, bathe daily, if possible, okay? You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. I shouldn't say that. If you go a couple days without bathing, you might be surprised at how negative that can make things. All right. Keep yourself clean. Do the things that you would normally do on a regular day. Just act like a regular person as best you can. Reach out to me if you have any questions or anything like that. But I just thought that was kind of important. Dr. Guzman is pretty wise in her emails she's been sending. So take a look, see what she says. And barring no questions, then immediate minute, I think I'm going to call it. Okay. So, all right. Well, you guys take care of yourself. Stay inside. Stay safe. Stay clean. And stay on top of your work. I'll see you in the future. Bye.